HD and welcome back to yet another episode of my skill move tutorial series where I show you how, where and when to perform a skill move in FIFA 21. Today we're learning the fake Rabona, a very fancy skill move, but I want to tell you guys it's useful. You can use it. It's not just fancy, it's quite overpowered. So without further ado, let's get into the intro. And let's get into how to perform the fake Rabona in FIFA 21.
Griezmann, 3 men around him, but somehow finds some space. Ronaldo, fantastic, opening the drive.
Ronaldo on the ball. He's made
Look at this, just control. The control display there is absolutely ridiculous. The elastico on the goal line. On the goal line, the finest of...
We talked about Aussie FIFA. He's not here to make up the numbers.
To perform the fake Rabona in FIFA 21, all you will need is the cross button, the pass button, the right analog stick, and of course the L2 or the LB button, depending on what console you are on. To perform it, what you will need to do is firstly know how to perform a fake shot. I've gone through this in previous episodes, obviously on the skill move tutorial series, but essentially to perform, a fake shot is essentially you need to hold down either the cross or the shoot button, okay, and then subsequently press the pass button up afterwards, and this will cause the player to perform a fake shot. To perform the fake Rabona, what you're going to need to do all at the same time is when your player is running in a certain direction, you're going to need to use the L2 button. You're then going to need to perform the fake shot whilst you're holding the left analog stick the opposite direction of where the player is running. So essentially, if we're talking degrees, the left analog stick will need to be pointed at 180 degrees, or from a clock perspective, it will need to be pointed 6 o'clock to where the player is facing. Okay, so to perform the fake Rabona, I'll go through it again. You need to hold down L2 or LB. You then need to perform the fake shot whilst you're holding the left analog stick completely the opposite direction of where the player is facing, and then he will perform the fake Rabona. And as you've seen up in front of your screen on my controls, it's quite simple, or it's not really quite simple. It will take you time, it will take you practice. Once you get it down pat though, it's quite easy obviously with anything, but it's getting those angles. The angle's quite simple actually, because really you're just pointing the left analog stick the opposite direction. It's getting all of that in one motion to perform the fake Rabona. But once you guys get this down pat, it's quite useful, and I will get into that and why it's useful in the next segment. Moving into where you should use this skill move, I have found the best place on the pitch to use this is out on the wing and in the 18-yard box. Essentially, the best place is out in the wing, around, obviously towards the goal area, but in an area where you can stop the ball, make a pass, and lay it off quite quickly. It's obviously very good also in the box because it's quite unpredictable, and you're able to stop the ball to make obviously maybe a subsequent skill move afterwards, like a Rabona, elastico, or even a reverse elastico, or even a strip turn. You could use a strip turn after you perform the fake Rabona, but essentially the best place to use this is in the box and out on the wing. Let's get into the next segment of when you should use it. Moving into when you should use the fake Rabona, essentially the best time to use this is when your opponent is in front of you, he is jockeying you, and he is running alongside you, and you need to stop the ball instantaneously to make a pass or even do a subsequent skill move. This is when you should use it, okay? So when your opponent is on you and he's defending, you can use this skill move to stop the ball quickly, and that's the best time to use it, because then you can, obviously, as I was saying, you can do another skill move afterwards, or you can simply just make a pass. But essentially, being able to stop the ball quickly at a time when your opponent is defending on you and he's quite tight to you, that's when it's quite useful, and that's the time you should use it. And I have found it's quite overpowered, because you're able to stop the ball quickly, you're able to make a play, you're able to make a shot, and you guys should definitely implement this into your game. But that'll signal the end of the episode. I hope you guys did enjoy it, and obviously once again guys, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and follow me on Twitter. The link will be in the description down below. I keep in contact with you guys over there, so be sure to hit me up over there. as always, guys, I hope you guys have a good day. I'm out. Have a good one, and peace.